Hey there, YouTube friends and family. This is like Christmas part 2. It's been an amazing day. I got my Bergara B14 this morning, arrived by UPS. So if you haven't looked at that video yet, check that one out, or any of my other videos, because this is a part 2 video. And we've been waiting for this one for 9-10 weeks, and I finally went and picked it up. So anybody who's tuned into this one, it was, you know, can you make an old Glock a great Glock? And I was kind of on the fence between the 19X and the 17, which one I should upgrade slash Gucciify, if that's a word. I'm making it a word. So most of you guys that commented were kind of on the same page as me, and that's, listen, Glock 17, it proven, especially the Gen 3, in service with so many different police agencies and some of the military forces as well. It's tried and true, tested, and the difference between the Glock 3 and 4 and Gen 5, that is the Glock 17, Gen 3, 4, and 5, basically, as I've heard somebody else say, actually I'm not going to say it was me, but John McPhee, who is an ex-operator from the US, runs SOB, Sheriff of Baghdad, knows a lot about shooting, and he's a Glock guy through and through, although he's not, you know, he'll shoot anything, and probably does it very well based on his credentials, real world credentials. He said with the Glock 4s, they took everything that wasn't wrong with the Glock 3 and changed it. So that's his impression on the Glock 17 Gen 3. So I got it back, and I looked at it, and if you guys are waiting for this, man, I have been waiting for it for a long time. I'm going to bring it out of the box here now so we can take a look at it, and look at that. If that is not the sexiest looking Gen 3 out there, I don't know what is. This is killer. I'm so happy. I went back and forth about the color, and I finally settled on what is called an antique bronze, but it's like in a matte. Just, I'll get you a chance to look over that. It's almost like a dark brown, and I love subdued pistol colors. I love subdued firearm. I don't think firearms should be shiny. I think they should be subdued. And these appeal to me, and this one definitely appeals to me. Got the Trigicon RMR in the flat dark earth mounted. The gunsmith who did this, he is a perfectionist, which probably most gunsmiths are, and you probably have some experience outside of that. But if you do, let me know in the comments if you have gunsmiths, especially in Canada, that are to avoid, or you know of ones. I know Black Box Customs does a fantastic job as well. But so this is what I had done. Full Cerakote of the entire pistol, grip, everything in the antique bronze color. The mounting of the RMR, and he actually custom made a plate out of spring steel so I could still quasi co-witness with my Warren Tactical sights. And I mean, it's just a fantastic job. I also had the trigger connector changed, and if you remember watching the video, I was talking about what if, and what if I put serrations on it. I decided to go against putting serrations or a slide cut, and the reason for that is because I may start entering contests, and IPSC rules for production with optics, you can't have the slide cut. There's certain things you can do. You can add a trigger, you can add a connector, you can put grips on, you can change the color, and of course you can mount an optic, but other than that, you're going to go into an open category, and I'm not willing. I'm an okay shot, I'm not a great shot, but I'm not willing to go into an open category against people with $6,000 plus race guns. So I'm hoping that this gives me some kind of advantage. I tried the trigger out already, and I'll demo that. So it's just still a little stiff because it just came out of Cerakote like yesterday. So there's a little bit of wear that needs to happen. But that awful creep until you hit the wall is basically gone. I can take up the slack now, and I immediately hit the wall. A quick squeeze, crisp brake, and the reset on it is amazing. It's right there. I mean, this was a Terran Tactical. In fact, there's the little package. I got it from Double Tap Sports. $68 for the Terran Tactical connector. And it is supposed to change your factory. I never put a meter on it, so I don't know what the original factory is. Most people were having about a 6 pound or in around that area pull. But I guarantee you now it's probably around a 4 pound, and it should break in a little lighter and settle somewhere around the 3.5 pound pull area, which is what Terran Tactical puts on their website, that this is a 3.5 pound trigger pull. This is the Grandmaster, Grandmaster 3.25 pound connector kit Gen 2.3. And like I said, found it Double Tap Sports just outside of Toronto for $68 plus shipping. Fantastic thing if you're looking to stay kind of on the budget, a little on the cheap side. It's a great swap out. There's also like 25-cent jobs that you can do on this with just polishing it. But if you just want a drop-in kit that is going to change the feel of the trigger completely on this, this is the way to go. The Cerakote has added like a whole new texture to this grip that is just amazing. It does not feel slippery in the least bit. I'm assuming that with a little bit of sweat or dirt from my hands, I haven't even like oiled the firearm or anything. I just got it back today. So it's got an amazing feel to that. I like the finger grooves as I've already said. It's dry, it's easy to get a purchase on that grip. I might put some Talon grips on that, which I'm allowed to do if I go into the IPSC competition. But again, that trigger is just like predictable and crisp break all day long. I love it. The reset on it is amazing. Look at the Cerakote, look at the mount job. I mean, the gunsmith did an amazing job. I would plug him and I would mention who he is, but he prefers to stay out of the media right now, so I will not be putting a link in the description. For my friends out there, if you want to contact me directly, I can point you in his direction because he does some outstanding work. And I will say also, he's got some really cool firearms for sale that he's managed to accumulate over the years. So, cool stuff. I'm so stoked. This thing looks amazing. I don't have a battery in it yet, and this is my only complaint about the Trijicon RMR is that in order to mount the battery, you have to go underneath the sight, so it has to be removed every time. But a battery should last 2 years plus, although I would recommend swapping them out every year. I can still co-witness on the front sight. The rear sight is blocked, unfortunately, by the mount, but I don't think that that's an issue, and I don't think it's needed. If you wanted to, and the plate that he custom made for this is made out of spring steel, so you could take off the RMR and run it just with the sights if you wanted to. But this is now my favorite pistol. I love the 19X and I still like it a lot, but this thing here is just all kinds of sexy. I mean, how can you not love that? It's amazing looking. I can't wait to go shoot it out. You guys are going to come with me and we'll go to the range soon enough. We're expecting a big snowstorm tomorrow, so that's not going to happen tomorrow, but as soon as the weather clears up and it's not minus 15 with a wind chill, we are going to go shoot this out of the range. This is the Trijicon RMR, as I've said before. It's, I think, a 3.25 MOA on this one, depending. If you wanted a bigger MOA, you just turn up the brightness and it'll blur it out a little bit, the red dot. that you get itself, but highly respected, proven military police application. The RMR is fantastic. Not that there aren't some other great red dots out there. I would certainly consider any optics from Vortex. The guarantee on them, lifetime, you name it, transferable. Vortex puts out some good stuff, and there's a lot of Chinese clones that are entering the market that are actually not what they used to be. So if you're looking for some budget red dots, I know there's some out there that have actually performed very well. I'm going to leave that for the guys who specialize in optic reviews. I'm not an optic guy, although with my eyes needing glasses, I'm definitely making the change over to red dots on hopefully all of my pistols in the near future. So guys, was it worth the wait? It's been almost 3 months. I think absolutely. The guy did a fantastic job. What is it going to cost you? Well, I'll let you know how much the pistol cost me, and you guys can make your own judgment on whether or not you're going to Gucci up your Glocks to make them even sexier than what they come out of at the box. And I said, Glock guys, we know, we love them. They're blocky, they're chunky looking, but we love them. And we love them because they will shoot, and they will shoot, and they will shoot. So, what did it cost? Well, the pistol in today's market is $1,000, okay? And then on top of that, what do you have? Well, your Cerakote, depending on the company you go with, is going to be anywhere between $250 and $400, roughly. That's a guesstimate. Some guys will Cerakote the whole pistol, or if you just wanted the slide Cerakote, you could certainly cut some money there. The Trijicon is going to run you $900 or more. I didn't pay that because I got a very good friend of mine who sold it to me at a very reasonable price. But if I was looking to put that in, then I would do it. Connector, $68 plus tax shipping. You're looking at sub 100, and you're getting something that is going to feel amazing. Okay. Yeah. $2,000 roughly, that's what it would cost you, I guess, to do this to your pistol. Is it worth it? Well, I mean, that's up to you. You can buy a Gen 5, throw a red dot on it, which are, you know, sight ready, and you can be out the door for $1,500 and have a great time. But I love the customization and the personalization that comes along with choosing your own color and getting some stuff added to it to make it fit for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna probably just go and sit with my Glock and just admire it for the next hour or so, because it's just amazing looking and I love it. I hope you guys loved it. Please like, subscribe, keep following me. Got some more videos coming up, like I said, and let's see how this thing shoots. This is part 2. Part 3, I guess, would probably be out at the range, and if there's a catastrophic failure of some kind, then that would be a part 4, but we're not going to go there. There it is. Hope you like it. I love it. We'll see you next time. I'm the guy with the beard, guns, and gear.